Oden! One Piece chapter 971. I had no idea that Oden, this was his end game. Why he was going through dancing naked with the loincloth and everything. I thought like Momo or somebody, or Hiyori or Toki, somebody was just being threatened. He had to do something for the family. Like, no. I was thinking too short-sighted. Oden was doing this to free his people. After 5 years, Kaido and Orochi were supposed to leave. Essentially, he's looking at it like, man, after 5 years, I can free my people. Now I understand why this dude said, okay, the hell with it, fuck it. We're going and we're cutting this dude Kaido's head off. Now I understand it now. Now I understand why he got pushed to that point. I get it. I get it now, man. Like, this makes sense. Essentially, he believed in what they were saying. He thought it was, honor amongst men. And this is the crazy thing about it, man. Like, this man, even after seeing everything that they've done, is still making bargains, and he's still thinking about other folks. Like, Oden legit might be my favorite character in One Piece now. I swear to God, this might be my favorite character in One Piece. Holy shit. I was not expecting to fall in love with the character Oden as quickly as I did, but in this chapter, seeing like the blood just popping out of his skin, seeing this dude getting boiled alive, seeing how this man is holding up his vassals, god damn. And like Kaido even looks at like, yo, wait a second. He said if we could withstand, if one of them could withstand the boiling pot for an agreed upon amount of time, after all of them enter, the rest of them have to be allowed to live. Oden technically kept his promise. He's like, yo, look, I'm holding them up. I'm withstanding all of the boiling. But this is the craziest thing about this though, right? Like, Oden, and one of the people in the crowd points this out, Oden not only is being boiled alive and is enduring all this pain and is having his body broken down in this manner, but the amount of physical strength it is going to require to withstand all of that heat while also holding up your men who are also squirming on top of the platform, and that shifting weight is putting more strain on your actual body. Like, this dude basically said, like, I'm gonna take care of my crew of men. I'm gonna make sure that they're okay. It might come at the expense of my life, but I got this. And what really got me is like, when Shinobu really just broke down for everybody, like, look, man, you guys are sitting there saying, like, you got better stuff to do. This man is sacrificing everything for your asses. Orochi was more than fine to just have all of you killed. In fact, this man had 100 people that were going to be sacrificed to Kaido as a sacrifice. And he's doing it out of spite because of what happened with his clan ages ago. And you folks didn't know nothing about it. But you know what? Every time Oden showed up every week and started dancing, he was saving 100 people. You might have been saved. That's essentially what she's saying. That somebody in that crowd that's bitching might have been saved by what this man did. Which it goes back to something that I've always been told. The people you see on the way up are the same ones you see on the way back down towards the bottom. Which is why you should not treat people any differently. You should still treat the waiter at the restaurant the same as you treat the actual manager and the actual restaurant owner, because you never know what that person's going through, and you never know what they might be able to do for you in the future. I mean, it just goes down to being a good human being. But this right here, this chapter, Jesus Christ, this chapter broke me, man. Like, the fact that he's getting in a pot that big, and he's being boiled alive, all while his son is like, mother, is it true father's gonna, and he can't even say the words. He can't even say the words. Like, that moment broke me when I saw Momo breaking down in tears and trying to hold back the tears. And you see Hiyori saying, big brother, what's going on? Like, that innocence to protect the child. The fact that Momo had enough sense of his mind to actually hold back those words in front of his younger sister, that shows he's going to be a really good leader. Like, that's just a small nod right there. But like, the whole time I'm watching Oden just getting bored alive, like and Kaido and Orochi just laughing and they're yucking it up. Kaido's drinking. The whole time I'm looking at that, the thing that crossed my mind is like this dude was a different breed, and I could really see Luffy pulling some shit like this with the Straw Hats. Like, I could really see Luffy putting his life on the line to ensure that his crew stayed alive, and that's big time respect right there, man. That is big time respect. Like, the fact that they say that just getting in there is instantaneous death. I'm like, damn. Like, that is some hot ass oil. And the crazy thing about this is that, like, Oda didn't spare anything when it came to expressions when this man was burning alive. Like, you see the veins popping out of this dude's shoulders. You see the man's skin has immediately changed colors. Like, it is absolutely insane the level of detail that went into this, and this man endured all of it. He endured all of it. Even though people are saying he's pathetic to the end, this man's like, you motherfuckers don't know what I went through to save your asses. And you get this really beautiful double page spread where you see Oden and he's holding up the entire crew on his back, and you get all their reactions as they realize what happened. And like, the beautiful line is when, if I'm not mistaken, it's Kinemon who's saying, we should be the ones who are holding you up. And what I like right here is that Oden's like, look, you motherfuckers shut up and you stay there. I got you. And that broke me. That broke me right there, because that's a man that's resigned himself to death. That's a man that has looked at everything and said, I might not make it out of here alive, but at least my crew's gonna make it out. At least my vassals are gonna make it out. And what really breaks you in that moment is how, when you look at the panel, it's actually Kinemon that is right on top of Oden. And it's Kinemon that's putting together this rebellion in real time now. Like, that's like the beautiful symbolism right there. Like, Oden boiled and burned so Kinemon could get revenge. That is wow. Or go even further. Oden boiled so his son in the future could lead Wano to prosperity. That is fucking beautiful symbolism right there, man. That is fucking beautiful. And I like how everyone's looking at it like, Jesus Christ, it hadn't even been a minute. I can't believe he's holding out. It's been 4 minutes. How strong can this man's skin be? Like, this man is enduring everything. He's enduring everything. Like, this is so fucking crazy right here. And what I like is that, like, you see how this man's eyes are discolored. You see how his arms are beginning to shake. You see how he's planting his foot. You see how the skin is being boiled off of his foot after 4 minutes. You see the blood pouring down his nose. You see it trickling out the corners of his mouth. Like, everything that he has endured. It makes you look at Orochi, and Orochi, you just look at him and you're like, I hope he burns the same fucking way. Like, this chapter also tells you that, like, evil people aren't born evil. It's the things that they've gone through that makes them like that. Orochi, under most circumstances, that backstory will be enough that you would actually look at him and feel some sympathy for him. However, it's because Oden, the way that Oda wrote this character, Oden is so much of a beloved character right now to where I don't care if Orochi saw his whole fucking family killed in front of him. There's nothing you could do for me that will redeem that character in my eyes, or at least make me look at him and sympathize with why he became the way he became. But that's the mark of a good writer right there. Because when you can get somebody to hate a character that much, and it's on purpose, and it fits the narrative intent, what you're essentially doing at that point is you're getting your readers highly invested. Like, this chapter broke me. Oda's dark sense of humor with Oden, like Oden, boiled egg, like that shit, that's dark humor at its finest. But this is one of those chapters to where I really feel like when One Piece ends, this is going to be one of those chapters where people look back and they say, what's a key moment in the series? What's that one moment to where you knew One Piece was built differently than other shonen? This is that moment right there. This is that moment. Maybe I'm in recency bias. I don't know. I just know for me, this is a moment I'm never going to forget. I'm never going to forget this because Oda's artwork was on point here. So my question to you guys is, when it comes to iconic moments in One Piece, where does this rank on your list of iconic moments? Let me know down in the comment section below. But as always, guys, if you like anything I had to say, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching on to the end. Have an awesome day, guys.